Your active weather coverage continues right now on the Weather Network. We are monitoring a long-duration, multi-day snow squall event across parts of Ontario. This was the scene in Bracebridge. Already plenty of snow along Cottage Country. We're monitoring this snow squall along the shores of Georgian Bay, Lake Huron, and this is how much snow we have seen already fall just on your Friday. 55 centimeters reported in Bracebridge. Port Sydney, 40 centimeters has been accumulated there. Now, here to help break all of these storylines down with how much more snow we could expect this weekend is meteorologist Rhythm Reet. Rhythm, this is good for those avid winter ski and snowboard lovers, but not good for those travel plans. What are we projecting and what are you tracking right now?
When we are talking about these long duration snow squall events, you're looking at the difference between the lake temperature and the temperature in the upper levels. The greater the difference, the stronger those snow squalls become and the more long duration that we get to see them. So through your Saturday, we're going to continue to be looking at that same band off of Georgian Bay, bringing 5 to 10 centimeter per hour snowfall rates, but similarly into areas of the Snowbelt, Kincardine, and Hanover, continuing to see a lot of that strong and heavy snowfall. Off of Lake Erie and off of Lake Ontario, even though these snow squall bands do look to be on the state side, they can and are expected to move in and out of areas like Fort Erie and Kingston, bringing some snowfall. And I know there are many people that love to travel down to watch the Bills play, which is going to be tomorrow. And we are talking about those snow squalls. We can be looking at upwards of 75 centimeters of snowfall for them by the time we head to tomorrow. So be mindful if you are traveling, especially from areas like Toronto down towards areas like Buffalo, you're going to be walking into a winter wonderland.
Good note there, Rhythm. You are correct. We already have reports of the I-90, plenty of closures there too, right? In terms of what we could expect across the GTA, what are we looking at? Would this be our first snowfall in the GTA specifically?
Absolutely. As we head into tomorrow, this trough is going to swing across the region. That's going to bring more of a northerly wind. So because of that, when we take a look at the squall line for tomorrow evening specifically, we'll start to see some of that squalls and that snowflakes moving down towards areas of Oakville, Toronto, but mainly it's going to be London that sees their heavier snowfall for tomorrow. Now, eventually we will see it taper off into Monday. However, not before that. We'll see a bit of accumulation.
Perfect. Thank you so much for that breakdown, Rhythm. We have plenty more of your active weather coverage on the way. I do want to show you some of these snowfall accumulative amounts that we could experience. This is actually a picture out of Bala in Muskoka. You can just see how heavy that snow is on the branches. So here's how much snow we could still expect through Orangeville, 10 centimeters possible. Check out Kincardine and Goderich. 60 centimeters is still possible. And through that Cottage Country, I already mentioned Bracebridge already saw 55 centimeters. So this is accumulative on top of that. This is from now until at least your Monday. Now, Rhythm did mention London. We could see upwards of 10 centimeters there. So what does that mean? It means make sure your snow tires are on. Make sure that you have a snow brush in your car. Sometimes I forget around this time of year. It's best just to leave it in your car just in case. Now, across the GTA, you can see here a little bit more dry, but we can't rule out the possibility of a flake flying across the GTA, perhaps a flurry, but just trace amounts of snow through that Newmarket, Orangeville area, just upwards of 2 centimeters. Anywhere in a high escarpment area, you could receive more snowfall. Those conditions still pretty chilly, though, across the GTA. 1 degree in Toronto, -2 in London, and also -2 in Windsor.